this is the podcast number 4. We've made it somehow.
We made it to number 4. We made it to even digits.
Even digits. Again.
So now we need to get to 10.
We need to get double. I was thinking like double digits. I was like, what? Even digits? I don't think we get that.
We need to get to 10.
You can tell we don't script these intros, can you?
So we need to get to 10. And that, do you know what we just did then? We rhymed. That's double digits again.
There's rhyming, or there's what's called spitting. I don't know what it means. It means something good though in Detroit.
The rap god.
Anyway, as Cody Rose would say, I finished my story.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, James said, let's do a podcast tonight because I've got something really interesting to talk about. So I was like, alright. Here we are.
The areas of magic that we don't, well, not that we don't like, that you like the least. We'll be diplomatic and go down the centre.
Is this a question for me? Straight up.
Let you start, yeah.
I feel like you've already thought of yours.
I have.
The areas of magic I don't like. Rope magic.
It's very popular in most places. So.
It is restaurant magics and stuff, but you got to think rope magic is quite niche. Some people do it really well. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's not for me. Some people do it incredibly well. I've even seen people do it really well. It's just, I've even had the white rope. I've had it all. Crazy, the cut and restored and the comedy acts and stuff. It's not for me. It's not for me, guys. One for you. In fact, what do you reckon of rope magic? Because I know you're an expert being a mentalist.
Well, yeah. With me, I feel like magic or mentalism.
We forgot to do the ACAM. Carry on.
Magic or mentalism should be presented as it's there and then.
Sorry, guys.
It's like there and then. It's not.
I'll leave that over here.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you have, say, coin, you do a coin trick. It would be understandable for someone to have coins in the pocket.
Yeah.
Or if I was to do a pin guess, someone like unlock someone's iPhone.
Having a pin in your pocket.
Yeah, or you have a pin on your phone. Or a deck of cards is understandable for a magician to carry around.
Yeah.
But who carries around a piece of rope? I know exactly what you're thinking.
Well, I don't want to say it.
Psychopath's sake.
Yeah, psychopath.
But that's the point of like rope magic. I wouldn't perform it because, again, what was the point in you carrying a piece of rope around?
I think the idea you just wouldn't do it on the street, would you?
Yeah.
It's more, I could say, for the street. It's more for the club.
Yeah.
for a set.
Which again, we'll bring around to my point of what I don't like.
Just feel like you're not even in shot. Hi James.
Hiya.
There he is.
Stage illusions.
Ooh, that's a big one.
I'm not saying like the wrong or anything like that, but it's just I just don't like it.
For the amount that they are as well, some of them cost a lot of money. Alright, let's put it this way, right? This is a box with cards in, yeah?
Yeah.
You can see all around the box. You don't need people to turn it round. Do you know what I mean? In leotards, right? Just to say there's nothing on the other side of this box. When everyone knows there is on a stage illusion.
That's the thing, and it's
Why are you showing me so awkwardly? Being a bit
flamboyant,
yeah. Being a bit weird.
And again, it's not me like hating on people for doing that. If that's your area, then that's your area. But again, with magic, one of the things and mentalism is not over emphasizing what you're doing. So you wouldn't overemphasize a card move.
Yeah.
Or you wouldn't, when you're doing a mentalism trick, you wouldn't go, basically walk up to someone and go, I just want you to think of this.
Jabrizi would.
Jabrizi would.
When he was alive.
And then he died and then came back to us like Jesus. That's a topic for another story.
Jatuzi.
Well, yeah, like you wouldn't walk up to someone and go, right, just think of this.
Shots fired, by the way.
You'd say it in a more elegant way.
Yeah.
So like they're basically overemphasizing the fairness of this box, and then obviously you see it all in like Magic's Biggest Secrets Revealed and stuff, like all these stage illusions and stuff, which I feel probably.
But also as well, say if you had like a big, say if they did that crystal casket, it's obviously see-through anyway, but then they still turn it around. It's like, did people think there was anything behind it?
You can see through it.
Yeah, but then like how would you think? Is it the head twister where like they turn the head around, and then they turn that round and they build it, don't they? And then like someone steps in, that's good enough for me, and then they still turn it around.
I feel like they've sold one of them head twister things in like a magic set.
An actual head twister.
Obviously not a full box like the.
Is it like for the thumb?
I'm sure I've seen one with a head. Well, I might have seen it on a magic site or something like that.
Yeah, it was that site, the same one that the guy had the rope with.
But no, that's the area I don't like. Is there anything else you don't like?
Mentalism.
And are you just going to say that?
Nah, I actually didn't like mentalism. You knew this.
Yeah.
I had a distaste for mentalism, and I have suddenly come round to it. Nicked some of the methods, and I just messed them up. Use them as my own. But nah, it kind of brings a better question. Rather than areas of magic that we don't like, you can take anything from anything, can't you?
Yeah.
Good or bad. And like you say, if I was to do this, something that I've took from your world, put it into my card trick world, and it fits perfect. And it's not even in the same
thing.
Yeah, it's not even used for the same thing. So even though I'm not like a massive mentalism guy, I can still appreciate some of the thinking and the verbal, the linguistic tricks.
Yeah.
But I just can't see how holding doing this with a rope.
No.
I can't do that. I can't take anything like that with magic, with card magic, unless you're talking about timing stuff and scripting and stuff, which I don't take all that.
And then another one I don't like, the rope one, I don't understand. I understand it, I just don't.
Kids magic tricks.
I don't feel like it's that impressive, like where you got 3 different sized ropes and then they're all the same size.
That was one of the first tricks I learned. With that rope that I got, I had to cut it myself, and then you get a pen and you put the actual thread fibres inside, just dip it in, so it's like.
I don't understand the interest with that effect. I don't.
Yeah, I think it's easy just for people to carry around, and it's not a card trick.
Well,
people do too many card tricks.
But who carries it around?
Restaurant magicians.
Psychopaths.
But if you have one long piece of rope, I can, is it a test? A test for this. And one long piece of rope, you can cut it in half, and then you can put it back together, and take the knot off. I know how to do that.
And it changes colour.
But imagine if someone gets pulled over by the police, right? It's like, alright, so empty your pockets. Oh, a deck of cards, so he must be a hustler. Okay, why have you got scissors on you? Why have you got rope?
Well, watch this.
Watch his handcuffs snap. But you got scissors. I didn't think of that. You got scissors and rope. It just gets worse than Your Honour.
If you go with a back pocket, I've got a body bag.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like, alright.
I think I skipped rope magic. I went to.
What a pun.
I went straight to shoelace magic, like that Interlace by Richard Sanders, where they make the ring disappear and it ends in your shoelace. It's not rope magic.
Really weird idea for a trick. I know which one you're on about. Yeah. I thought you meant the what was the one where your shoelace is tied? And
Oh,
you flick your hand?
it's untidy, you shake your foot and it's
Is that
tidy.
Kayla Morelli?
I think it is, yeah. I think, it's a function 9, isn't it?
Project 9? I don't know.
It is Kevin Murray though, yeah.
Yeah.
First time I seen that performed as well was by David Blaine.
Yeah, he did it on, was it Street Magic? Mystifier.
Yes, Mr. Fire.
David Blaine fanboys over here.
Another area of magic that, it's not that I don't like it,
We're going to say aye.
coin magic. It's because, and I'll admit, I can't do it. I just can't get to grips with coin magic.
Because he sucks.
I tried it.
Get to grips. The guy's in puns today, but whoa, I nearly missed that one.
Learning one technique ended up with my hand being bruised. I know I wasn't touching myself.
I just said classic, like, was it the classic palm? I'm not trying to spell it out for people here.
Yeah, they might have thought I was just doing that.
Yeah,
You know what people on YouTube are on about now?
But to get back onto magic, it was the classic palm, wasn't it?
It was a very, very bad classic palm.
I bet you was like this, right now.
Yeah, it was a lot more like that.
Classic palm. Well, my classic palm's pretty good. I got a really high classic palm apparently.
Tried doing my left hand too, but didn't work.
So just coin magic, not necessarily the fact like there's nothing you don't like about it. It's just too hard for you.
Yeah.
Not really a good excuse that, to be honest.
I love coin magic, but it's just one area that I couldn't do.
No, it is hard. Not for me because I can do it, but
And then all the different.
Nah, it is hard. I'll give you that. It's especially as well. When you don't use soft coins, people who know what I mean, and you can be as cool as you want. You can have all the steals, everything. As soon as you, it's like, oh.
The one trick I would love to perform if it could do coin magic is that Kayano hard bottle one.
The one that I do.
No, the one with the goblet.
Oh, Miser's goblet.
That is
Show me
amazing.
that
Yeah, that was an amazing effect.
I didn't show him. We watched it. Yeah, that's incredible.
I can attest. I'm going to steal that word as a word of the day. Attest.
That should just be the word of the podcast. I think you
Yeah.
said that, and everyone.
I can attest to the fact you actually never show me the explanations of things. Or they ever show me the effect itself.
Well, only because I want to show you what it looks like, and you go, wow, and then if I go, but here's how it's done, it's like, yeah, but I don't do coin magic, so it's just ruined it.
But I always do say as well, though, I do prefer to be fooled
Same,
than learn.
because there's a few things you show me, ain't you?
Yeah.
And what was the one in, there's one in the Hangout, what we reviewed last time, I believe. No, I think it was the other day, over time. You showed me a trick, and it absolutely floored me. I think you've eventually either worked it out or you've done it again, and I've kind of seen the method. But same thing where it's like,
Was it the acre?
It was the Fraser Park one, is it? With the. Did you count?
Yeah.
Did you count how many cards?
So I didn't do that in Hangout.
Oh no, you did that one, and I seen what you did. And I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
The one in the Hangout was with where the cards were in like the COVID secure case like yours. And I'd give the woman 5 seconds to change her mind on the number, and I was like, I'm just gonna put the card from your head I feel best suits that. And she said the King of Hearts, and I was like, sweet, I'll go King of Hearts. It was with Keller.
Yeah, I don't think it was that one.
I think it was the
I'll have to think
Fraser
on
Parker one, I think it was.
I think it was that one, because I remember you kind of try and turn your magician brain off, don't you? Like, when I'm showing you a trick or when you're showing me one, it's like, because you want to know what it's like from an audience perspective, if it's clean, if it's clear, any unwanted moves or whatever. So when you try and turn your brain off, sometimes it just sticks out.
Yeah. And that's the thing as well, like, it's a good thing that we don't try and help each other out. We don't make it easier.
No. No, we always try and mess up a little bit on purpose.
Yeah.
To see how we can jazz out of it. So that's a good little tip to do. Don't always rehearse as the best case scenario, because rehearse is the worst case scenario.
One of the best things I've actually ever learned, like it's actually the best, and at first I thought it was quite useless.
You're going to say coin magic, right?
No, I'm not this time. That's for next time. Is something Peter Turner said where imagine 4 different spectators. So it goes 6. Whatever. It's not.
Nice to know you took note of that.
It's not. It's 4, isn't it?
It was 6.
Best case.
And it's something like this. This one's into what you're doing. This one's into what you're doing, but not really looking. And it goes down. I'm sure there was 6.
I'm sure there were 4.
Okay.
Goes into it, but not really watching. In the middle, and just all out. So basically, you have a number of you learn from a number of spectators, and you perform from the best case scenario to the worst case. I've seen that before. So just keep switching between 4 and 6.
Over this video, I'm gonna put in a little clip of him going, and this is about the 6 spectators performance. I'm definitely going to do that.
You should do.
Just to prove him right.
And if you're wrong, you know, you just...
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to edit that bit out. He's going to chop from I hate coin magic to and Peter Turner said that.
So how long have we been on for?
I don't know. You just got anywhere to go.
No, I thought you were going to keep it to a
Claps.
precise...
No.
We're just going to keep going, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going
Well,
to keep going.
We're already talking about the things we don't like in magic, but is there any sleights that you will not, well, you don't really do sleights or techniques, whatever, but anything that you will not practice? You just don't feel like you're going to get value out of it, or there's easier ways to do things? I can think of a few straight away.
I'm trying to word my answer in my head.
Just trying to find the answer.
So as you know, at the moment I am not entirely propless, but I do a lot of propless mentalism. So I do feel like at the moment I don't really need sleights, but I do know a couple. But one that I will never, ever, ever, ever use, the glide. The glide is horrible.
Yeah. I know what you mean, the original Pinky Glide. However, have you seen the way Ollie Mealan does the glide?
No.
Of course you didn't.
It probably would
because
change it.
I showed you a video yesterday and he used the glide in it and you didn't even see it. That's all I'm saying. He does a really, really cool glide. And it's a bit hard to kind of explain it, but I'll show you later.
Well, I mean, I just think it's the original glide.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Or, I'm going to probably butcher the name of the effect of the trick then, to move. The Hindu Shuffle Force.
If the Hindu shuffle is your preferred shuffle, then it's perfect, isn't it? But if you start overhand shuffling and then go, but then put it back.
Yeah, that's what I've been. I just
Oh,
think.
you said the force, didn't you? I thought it was the control. The thing like that.
Yeah, where you say tell someone to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But again, if you're primarily Hindu shuffling and that's your controls and your selections, it'll work, won't it?
I just think it's ridiculous.
It's a perfect example of when I was watching some deep magic seminars in COVID. One of the things Ben Earl said, take this with you, was if you was to have someone dribble, if you're dribbling the cards and someone says stop, so then you've got, right, take your card, put the deck back, whatever, and then you go, right, just put it back anywhere you want, if that's like riffle fast or whatever. Why are you having it selected in a dribble and returned to a spread? There's no continuity there. So I have a dribble that can peek a card, then you dribble off, and everything is copacetic, like coherent. and that's what really stuck with me. And if you think with, like saying, if you're overhand shuffling mainly, then all of a sudden you start stripping for a Hindu shuffle and do that, it's going to stick out. But if you go, alright, just give us, if you're legitimately going, there you go, boom, 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 take that card, that's just it, they're going to go, it's a bit weird, but that's how he's asking me to think it. Then if you get in the control as well, so it's at the top of the deck, then you go, okay, just remember that card. It's going to blend into your way of working in it.
Yeah, I mean, another thing that obviously I took away from Peter Turner, I knew something I was going to say about Ben Earl in a minute.
You stole it?
No. Basically, the spectators don't know your process.
Yeah.
So they don't know how, in your area, they don't know how you shuffle, how you
Very well.
get cards chosen.
Yeah, and that's it.
And then obviously, like in mine, they don't know the process of how you read a mind. So that basically is what you're saying.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
But you do know I take a lot from Ben Earl and what he says. Like, not his effects, but just... He teaches, obviously in the deep magic seminars, he teaches other things than just tricks.
Oh, yeah, the theory.
The one about the performance anxiety, that was really, really
That's
good.
not the DMS, that's the family.
I found the same thing. Is it Ben Earl? Or is it Ben Earl's cousin? Graham Earl?
Oh, great.
But no, I do take a lot from when you were saying about taking things from the mentalism area.
Yeah.
That's what I take away from the magic area is...
Yeah.
Especially since he's gone through it himself.
Yeah, it's comforting and it's reassuring to know all the things that you're feeling about showing someone a trick, getting a gig. He's had them all and he still has it, and you feel like, wow, he's up there as like what people say he's the greatest card handler ever. David Williams says it, Blaine says it, and you got to think.
I've never heard Blaine talk about it, to be quite fair.
No, he has. I've seen him, and you think like he is up there. You know what I mean? Like his touch timing, awesome.
Didn't he have David Blaine on one of his things before?
No, they had a Blaine month, but they had Danny Garcia.
Yeah, that was in the Blaine month, yeah.
Also, it's Danny Garcia, who mentioned about Ben Earl on an interview. It wasn't David Blaine. I take that back.
I mean, David Blaine probably knows about him if...
Oh yeah, no,
Danny Garcia knows
he's
him.
told us stories of him and David Blaine on the back of his... I saw he did it on the back of his chopper, and he's like holding on, going to Assy Wynn's house. What a conversation.
Assy Wynn, he's quality as well.
Yeah, but we're talking about people we don't like.
Yeah.
Well, we are talking about Ben Earl. But yeah, so Ben Earl's his thinking and everything, and the fact that he gets jitters or his imposter syndrome, it's just human nature, isn't it? But you don't look at it like that because you think because everyone's the main character in it, so it's like you feel like you're the only one with this feeling.
Yeah, I mean, and how many other magicians have we seen, or mentalists, or whatever, that say they suffer from that still?
Yeah. It's just natural.
But obviously, you've shown me a few of them little talks and stuff, and it's like, I've never walked away from one saying, well, that wasn't...
Very insightful.
Yeah. Like I didn't learn anything.
No. Or you don't, like, at the end of it, you don't feel better about your skills or your feelings towards it.
Yeah, I mean, what did I say about the last one? About the performance anxiety?
I feel like I'm going to cry.
No, basically it's just telling me to stop being a bitch.
Yeah. Get off your ass. Do it. And since then, we've booked our first gig.
Yeah, we have. We just went out and did it.
Not since then.
We just went out 19th of July.
Yeah. If you're coming.
8th of April.
8th of April. 9th of July. 5 o'clock. It's the 17th of July. So.
No, it's not.
Wednesday.
No, it's not. It's the 19th. We went for a weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Positive.
After the ring. No, I'm not joking.
I thought you was actually being serious and you forgot the date. I was going to say, wow.
No. 19th.
I was actually going to start exposing you on the video.
I might have just actually forgot about that. Don't know.
The reason we had to book it or take so long to book it is because someone couldn't decide on their set.
Set. I'm not going transitioning. No, yeah, I do. It's a bit tricky though, because you know you just got to chat crap for half an hour, and pretend people like you.
45 minutes actually.
45, wow. And I've got to do stuff and make card tricks engaging, which is hard. And write good scripts and be funny.
And I just gotta have practice mentalism.
And you got to say so at the end of it.
And a point of reference.
And whenever you're asking a question, you go, and then just do that. And just do that.
Oh, I could go, yeah, just do that, it's fine.
And then they're like hypnotised, oh my god, he's stroking his beard again.
I might get rid of it for the show.
What?
For the stroke watching.
He just wants all the girls to know that he's got boyish goodness.
And under his beard is not a chin, it's just another fist.
You crazy.
Chuck Norris reference.
Anyway, you kind of lost magic here.
I think we should call it a day on this one, do the Acon.
That's going to be a quick one. What are we on here? 30, 54, I'm going to say 30th card.
30th card.
What's the card? Alright, let's both do one. 30, Ace of Spades. What's yours numbered card?
Well, after yesterday, where I guessed the right card twice, without even reading the backs, I'm gonna go for.
Reading the backs, it's a B deck.
Yeah, well, the one that was here, and it said 7 of clubs, and he turned over, it says 7 of clubs.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
I thought I'd have to start elbowing then.
So I'm not at the right height for a swift knee to the face now either, because you can't get your own legs that high.
You'd be surprised.
So I'm gonna go for the 3 of diamonds today.
Okay. What was it tomorrow?
It's not like the Queen of clubs, is it? Or 6 of clubs.
Right. What number?
We'll go with 30 still.
No, we can't have 30.
Why can't I say 30? I wanted 30.
Because what's the point in doing
I'll
that?
go 27.
Right. 27 Queen of Clubs, 30 Ace of Spades. Do it face down just to build the suspense that never is.
1,
Uno.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These cards mess my eyes up. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Ace of Spades. Was that yours?
No.
Your 3 of diamonds.
3 diamonds, yeah. But if you
3 and a diamond.
Yeah, I was going to say, so if you take 3 from here and a diamond from here.
It doesn't matter from the heart
Yeah. Queen of
What was in
clubs.
between it?
Ace of
Wow.
spades. He was 4 off.
Oh, I knew it was 2 off.
Oh, so close. One day.
Oh no, you won. That was a 3rd card.
One day we'll actually nail this. Let's just do. We'll give him a shuffle. We'll do one more.
Cheating then.
You name a number. I'll name a card.
Right, do a proper one then. One of each.
Yeah.
I'm going to say number 8.
Number 8. If my stacking is correct. I don't do card size. We'll go 4 of spades.
I think it's a 9. Go.
So 8, yeah?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No. Oh, you got 3 in a spade. That's 4 in a spade.
No.
This is the bottom card. No. We should literally rename this Burglass or Bust.
Yeah.
Because we will do this until. Do you know what's going to happen? I'm going to edit this. So if it goes 20, 21 and it's the same card, we're just going to go. And then the thing's just going to go black like Sopranos and you'll never see us again.
Well, yeah.
When we hit it.
This is going to have to be.
We're literally just going to have to put out all these until that happens.
Yeah.
And then there'll just be some random channel on YouTube that doesn't get uploaded, and then you have to watch it chronologically to find out, I get it. They actually got it.
And then everyone will be like, wow, that's unbelievable.
And on that bombshell, on that honeycomb, I'm sorry. That's all I can say.
And that bombshell, I bid you adieu.